It started about 2 years ago. I think I don't want to throw my niece under the bus. One of my nieces said, Uncle Joe, I need to talk to you. And I was like, I'm about to work out, but what's going on? She's like, I want a date. I just need to know. But long and short of it is some guy she met, took her out, complained about the bill, said he was bald, whatever. And then she was trying to find holes in his game. I was telling her with my money really doesn't discuss money.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to be, I don't want to be a hater and mess the game up for other guys, but a guy leading with his money, that's a cry for help. And that brings other concerning factors.
Yep.
But then complaining about the bill, now that would question a lot of different other things, with not just with his character, but
how he grew up.
How he grew up.
Yes.
Well, a lot of these guys, dude, I have a feeling probably a lot of Chicago guys are like this. They're they're fuckboys, and they actually don't have any money at all. Yeah. But I've seen a lot of these fuckboys pull a lot of women, they don't pay for a thing.
They do.
It's crazy.
But see, now let's explore that. So this is the cycle now. They meet this guy. He's not husband material, and he's got all these tendencies that they can get away with, city girl behavior.
Yep.
And when you deal with a man, certain men just don't have the capacity to have their woman out here doing reckless stuff. And so telling a woman what she is and can't do on a first date, setting that's out of order, because you haven't even subscribed that you like to do yet.
Right.
The conversation has to be had after the relationship is established. Or like a little before,
or something.
Right?
Yeah,
you said 6 dates.
I would say until you're officially dating. Like, it doesn't matter if you're still just going on dates. Yeah.
All right, I got a question for you.
6 months.
I got a question for you. So initially, when you first got to the date, were you a little bit?
She was feeling them. Yeah, she was feeling them.
I was.
So I was
like, I really hope he is as cool as he is over the phone.
So what transpired where you started to be like, oh no. I
think like the first 20 minutes.
The first 20 minutes?
It was like cool at first, but then I realized, I was like, do you have anything else to talk about rather than like the future or the past or how pretty I was? All he could say was, if I was just like, okay, why are we talking about everything
he
that you could
possibly
no swear not that.
Okay.
I don't think he did. I think I would have cut that off right away. Yeah, in person, I was just like, why are you just talking about your ex, the past? And
so he wasn't over his ex.
His ex,
not at all. Yes, and then the future, but none of it was the present.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It was.
He wasn't living in the moment with you.
No.
He wasn't just trying to go out and have fun with this chick. I'm very simple. When I was dating before I met my fiance, when I would go on a date, I would look for 2 things.
What's that?
Is there anything I don't like about this person? And 2, can we just have fun together?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Can I just have fun being out in public with them and not get like annoyed by anything that they're doing?
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, can we have that that vibe, like not everyone you will go hang out with, and this goes for even just like friendships you don't have that kind of mental connection with.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I would look for.
So yours is can you have fun with them, and is there anything that you
don't like or turn me off, like maybe turn off by them? That's it for first dates. It's simple.
For first date, okay.
I think it's very simple.
Yeah.
I mean, there might be some red flags that you don't see right away, but when I don't know.
They're always
even when there's red flags. Sometimes I stay attached. So I don't know.
Yeah. So do you like guys with red flags? Kind of.
Sometimes. Yeah.
What's a red flag to you?
Mm.
Come on.
No.
Come on. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Okay. There's
like what?
How about this? Is a man with multiple kids multiple baby moms? That's a red flag.
Do you like guys with kids? Would you want us to bring out the list?
Hang on.
Yeah.
No. They don't. No. Not every guy.
But would you be open to dating a guy with kids?
I have
3 kids.
I've done it with 2 for 7.5 years.
So you a stepmommy?
I was.
Okay. Do you like that role?
It was. You know what? I did treat them like they were my kids.
Yeah, you have to. You're signing up for that.
I did.
Yeah.
But I did see them as I wasn't saying I wasn't walking around like that's my daughter, but like that's my baby.
Yeah.
you know, and I was
Mhm.
willing to do the parent guiding kind of stuff because I just feel like every kid needs a parent, like an adult guiding them
Hmm.
how to act in some type of way. But
Absolutely. And I think the world, like, I don't know if their mom was in their life at all or not, but the world needs more step parents. There's a lot of people that grow up with just a single parent. And I think a lot of it's because a lot of people are intimidated by taking on someone with kids.
Well,
it makes me so
I-
sad when I hear how step parents are so mean to the kids.
Yeah.
My cousins had to go through that stuff, and I think that's why I tried not to when I was with
Yeah.
with him. You know, they're also really good kids. They're really cute.
Yeah. When you
It's
when you
different for
broke
women.
up, did it have anything to do with the kids?
No.
No.
Actually, I wanted.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were so good. They were like so sweet and so helpful and very they understood things when I when things were explained to them, they would understand. We just move forward, together. We talk about,
Mhm.
they just knew.
You had a connection with them.
I did.
Yeah.
It's a different variable for men and women with kids.
And they were young.
Yeah. That's a lot more intimidating.
Were you intimidating?
Yeah, for a lot of people it is. Because they view that as a lot of luggage, right?
Yeah.
And like it's intimidating because when you're dating someone with kids, especially like younger ones, you are subscribing to being a parent and disciplining that kid eventually and taking on like financial responsibilities for that kid also.
And I did.
And raising them right also, it's a lot.
It's so
and
much.
I think a lot of that like intimidates people
to step up.
to step up and be that co-parent.
Yeah.
Like I'm lucky. So my fiance, so I have a stepdaughter too, but she was grown. She was 18 when we first started dating.
That's different.
Yeah, it is different.
That's very different.
Yeah. I didn't have to like do any like the co-parenting stuff.
My stepdaughter just graduated high school this year. If she was my stepdaughter, I call her my stepdaughter still, but
yeah.
Jada, that's her name. She graduated this year. When I was in her life, she was 4.
Yeah, it's a tough deal for younger kids, depending on the dynamic with the parent. And so at first I'm like with kids or what, because some things happen where I'm like, oh man, I'll share one. I was really interested in a lady and I overlooked a lot of the stuff.
A lot of the red flags.
Not even red flags, just behaviors that were on.
Okay.
And so I started taking a liking to the boy. And one time she was like really adamant to cook for me and do something. Yeah, when you took him outside to throw the football, I really just
turned her on.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, do you want steak? Sure. I was like,
how do you like it cooked?
Right. This is real. This is real.
Yeah, no, I believe it.
So all right, cool. Fast forward, and it was about to snow, and he was just like, "Can we throw the football today?" And so she's like looking like, "What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?" I'm throwing the football. Give me the football. Man.
Yeah.
and he could catch. Okay. Like he could really catch. And so I like seeing kids with.
Yeah. So a guy won the flag route.
Right. Yeah. You're funny. Right. You don't know what that is, do you? I hope not. So
I don't think
so we're throwing. I'm like, set hut. And he's catching.
Keep going.
Right. Yeah, like the buddy's catching it like one hand. I'm like, this dude, he might be a natural.
Yeah.
You got to get him in football. He was. So fast forward that night, we went and saw our movie. I love previews.
Okay.
So we missed previews so I could throw the ball. And she was so nice. She was just so pleasant when I'm nice to the kid. We get to the house. His baby's, I think somebody in her family's watched the kid. They end up leaving. He's there getting up when he's like, oh, can I stay and watch a movie? I look down and his toes are painted.
How
pink and purple. And so I was like, oh, no. We don't paint toes. We don't paint toes pink and purple. And she went off.
Ooh.
So I'm like, ooh.
You crossed a boundary there with her.
Yeah.
Something.
And so.
And how old was he?
He had to be like 10. 12.
And how long ago was this?
This was before I started pastoring.
Okay, so quite a long time.
Yeah, probably like 10 years ago.
Okay.
No, I think I was youth. It was about 8 years ago.
Okay.
8 years ago.
Yeah.
And it was thought provoking, and I didn't want to make a rash, like I'm done with this. So I talked to my mentor about it, and it came down to my personal convictions and my moral compass. And I know that's far-fetched to get involved with, like, how do we get there from there?
Yep.
But if I'm pouring into a kid and I can't advise for something that goes against my moral compass, the relationship has to be done, because now you're putting me in a situation where everything I stand for, I'm aligned with. You're going against that. And then when I see these things and I'm looking up the road, so something happened and I was like, this is why. And I probably shouldn't have said that. So the guy was kids were picking on him at school. And I'm like, why is he's so nice? But that's the kind of stuff kids pick on.
Right.
And if we can't advise, the burden's going to keep happening.
And that's fine. Let a kid get picked on for having painted fingernails. He'll probably not go paint them again. Yeah. And that's the end of it.